Hi everyone and welcome to the kitchen. So today we are doing spinach enchiladas with zucchini and carrots. This one is going to be so good. It is so simple and is so affordable. Let me show you what we've got. We've got some garlic, we've got some zucchini which we've peeled and chopped, some carrots which are also peeled and chopped, some spinach, I just removed the stems and rinsed it. I've got some sweet onion, a couple corn tortillas, those are white corn tortillas, no oil added, nothing added, just corn flour. Then I have some seasoning, I've got nutritional yeast, I've got garlic powder, I've got cumin, who doesn't love some good cumin, some onion powder, some sea salt, some chipotle peppers and adobo sauce, and I have some refried beans. These are vegan, low fat, only 79 cents at the grocery store. And then I've got a lime, which I've cut in half, and some water, which we're gonna cook with. We're not gonna cook with oil, we're gonna cook with water because water has no calories, versus oil 120 calories per tablespoon, and some enchilada sauce, which I'm gonna show you really quickly, which we made prior to the live stream. All that is crushed tomatoes. It is some garlic, it is some chipotle peppers which adds that spice, a little bit of agave to add some sweetness, a tiny little bit of balsamic vinegar, some onion powder, some garlic powder, and some cumin and some lime juice. That's what we made the sauce with. It's so simple, just throw it in a blender, blend it up, and you're all set. All right, I'm gonna put you down, we're gonna cook. And I want you to check out Jane Velez-Mitchell's channel. Right now, we are live on both at the same exact time. This is a double live cooking experience. So check her out, Jane Velez-Mitchell. She is in the comments above. So make sure to check it out and check out the Pro Section Challenge meal plans at prosectionchallenge.com for the entire recipe. It's on the weekly meal plans. All right, ready to cook? Let's do it. I'm excited. I hope you're excited. These meals have been so good this week. And I'm sure this one's going to be good just like the rest of them. So I'm placing you down. I'm using a tripod just like so many of you had asked. And then we're about to cook. So we're going to start, just like how we always start, some onions and garlic. That's going to give us a really, really good base flavor. This will give you some richness to the beans and make the inside of these enchiladas even that much more delicious. Again, this is a very simple meal. You can make this in minutes. It's so few ingredients. It's just zucchini, carrots, spinach, onions, garlic, and some tortillas. You can literally make this in seconds. You can also use some enchilada sauce that you can buy in the store. Just make sure it doesn't have a lot of salt added, doesn't have a lot of sugar added, and doesn't have a lot of oil added. Those are the things you want to watch out for when you're looking at a can. Hi Mikiko, hi Mark, how's it going? Fish was just in here 1 second ago, but he left for a minute, so we'll see if he'll run back in here once it starts to smell good. But welcome everyone. Hi Diane, how you doing? Cooking with both hands, I know. For the first time in so long, you've seen me for months cook with one hand, just my left hand, and we've made some pretty awesome meals in under 30 minutes for under $10. Most of them under $5, and all of them super healthy, low calorie, great for weight loss, great for your skins, all vegan, checking off every single box you could possibly check off, gluten-free, and the best thing about it is it's just so easy. So 2 hands, I know, I don't even know what to do with 2 hands. Now I've got 2 hands. What do I even do? It's too many hands to cook with. All right, let's add some onions and garlic. We're gonna use some sweet onion. I'll show you what we've got. Some just diced sweet onions, and you can see it's starting to steam in the pot. And again, you can join Jane Velez-Mitchell if you want to see this as well. She's doing some great things. So definitely make sure to check out her channel, and you can see some other footage, which is much more professional than my footage, but still the same results. Still tastes amazing. So we've got some garlic and some onions, as you can see. That's just regular garlic and some sweet onions, and it's going to be so good. This is how I start a lot of these. I'm going to add some water in, and it's going to give us that nice caramelized brown color. And we're not going to use any oil again. You get the same exact results. Actually, the flavor tastes even better. You can use your sink, you can use filtered water, you can use whichever water you want, but just make sure you're using water. That's the best way to cook.
For those of you just joining, we are with on Jane Velez-Mitchell Lunch Break Live with Marley Ficalora.
And there we go. Look at this double live stream, double the fun, and we're even making double the food. So we're doing twice the amount of enchiladas. And again, it's onions, it's garlic, it's zucchini, it's carrots, it's spinach, it's some lime juice, it's some corn tortillas. Those are white corn tortillas, nothing added, so they're super low in calorie. They're so affordable. Each one of these tortillas is only a couple cents per tortilla. 79 cents for the refried beans. Those are vegan, organic, low fat, low calorie, pretty much nothing added in those. We'll season those in just a second. Right now we've got onions and garlic going in the pan if you're just joining us. Look at those.
Tell us how much.
Wow, they look good on your camera.
They look beautiful.
So how much does this whole entire meal cost you?
Yes.
So I forgot the spinach. I usually am so good at remembering what to get, but I forgot the spinach, and these are spinach enchiladas, so I'm sorry. See, we all make mistakes. We're not all perfect. But this is really affordable. The carrot's going to cost you around like 25 cents because weight-based, I only use a small little carrot. The zucchini, I'm probably looking at about 45 cents. They're a little bit more expensive than carrots. The lime is 49 cents. That's item-based price, so that's always going to stay at 49 cents. I'm only using 5 tortillas, and you get a pack of about 25, and that cost me $1.99, but you still get a lot more, so you're figuring maybe 50 cents for all the tortillas, but probably a little bit less. Spices, it's hard to gauge because I've been using them for about a year, but they're pretty cheap, maybe $2, $3. The initial cost might be more when you're getting spices, but then over the long run, you save a ton of money. The beans were 79 cents. The chipotle sauce, I believe this was $1.49. The nutritional yeast, this is one of the most expensive things you'll ever buy, but it's so good, and it's got vitamin B12, and the good thing about nutritional yeast is going to last you a long time. You don't really need to use too much to get a lot of flavor, but that's the one thing I would say actually has some cost. Other than that, it's really cheap. Spinach, I believe this one's an organic spinach, so maybe a little bit more expensive, but overall, spinach at the grocery store is $1.49. I know it by heart because I use it so much. Conventional spinach, unless it's on sale, but it's not on sale right now. Okay, so we're going to add a little bit more water with some onions and some garlic. So you're only looking at a few dollars. And look at how golden brown that is if you're just joining. You can see we've just got some golden brown onions and garlic, which we're cooking, no oil, super low calorie, and you know if you've been following this and you're following the weekly meal plans, or you're just eating this way every single day, you know you're losing weight, you know you're feeling great. As long as you're sticking to it and you believe in it and you trust in the process and you're joining the group, because the group is so amazing, and thank you everyone for reaching 10,000, and thank you for joining me on this awesome, fun adventure. I couldn't have done this without all of you, so I really appreciate everything you guys do for the community, from helping to monitor the group, from contributing such amazing food to the group, and just being awesome and kind people. I really appreciate all of you. Okay, so we've got some onions, and we've got some garlic, we've got some water. It's steaming, it's starting to get hot in here. But that's
You're
okay.
with several groups. You're in the New Vegan Support Group.
Oh yeah,
You're
New Vegan Support Group. That's a great group.
Contributors for New Vegan Support Group.
Yeah, I love that. You know, there's so many great groups out here on Facebook, and that's one of the coolest things about Facebook. You know, there's a lot of negative press around Facebook, but groups are a really cool way to build a community and to have essentially a group of people that are like-minded and trying to get the same results. So if you're looking to lose weight, there's a lot of groups around that. There's a lot of groups about becoming vegan with the New Vegan Support Group, and other, I see there's like a brand new vegan group. There's a lot of cool groups about becoming vegan. There's a lot of cool groups about fitness and exercise, and there's just a lot of great groups. Just making sure you join the right ones and you get out what you put in. So if you're in there all the time and you're helping out, it'll help a lot.
Gwenna Hunter, creator of Vegans of LA, is watching.
Oh, Vegans of LA? Hey, how's it going? And I'm in Los Angeles, California, and I know a lot of people are tuning in from all over the world here. Again, on the weekly meal plans, we have about 10 countries represented and I think almost 50 states. There's people from, like I said, Vermont to Maine to Mississippi to Alabama to Ohio to Indiana to New York to Washington. I have a lot of people
Well,
in
you're
Washington.
international. You have Dominican Republic. You have people in Uruguay.
Yeah. We have Uruguay here. We have Los Angeles. We have everyone joining, all on the same goal of just eating some good food and living a better life. So there we go. Got some onions and garlic. That's about perfect. They're nice and golden brown. Again, if you're just joining us, we're making some spinach enchiladas with zucchini and carrots. Super simple. This is one that everyone's going to like. Next, we're going to add in our zucchini. This is chopped zucchini. I also peeled it, but you can see there's some zucchini. And Bonnick, of course. Yep, Bonnick. So I'm originally from Montauk, New York, and went to school in East Hampton. So yeah, it's a beautiful town.
Oh, Montauk is gorgeous.
Yeah, so I'm adding in some zucchini. Montauk's a gorgeous beach town for any of you joining. Out on the end of Long Island in New York, and talk about
Gwenna
a community.
Hunter says she can smell it.
Yeah, she can smell it. It's good. It's a good one. I can. You're here. You can smell it live right now.
It smells delicious, everyone. Delicious.
And you know, Montauk is a special place to me, so it's definitely always great to shout out Montauk. If you've ever been out there, you know how special a place that is with both water on both sides of you. You got the ocean and the bay, and it's totally beautiful. And the point and the lighthouse and the people.
I did a photo shoot at the point at the lighthouse.
Oh,
with
yeah?
Peter Beard. Yeah, it was
That's
amazing.
great. Yeah,
He discovered Iman.
Oh, he's super talented.
Oh
yeah.
my God! You know who Peter Beard is?
Yeah.
What?
Okay, so we're doing some carrots
Awesome.
and some zucchini with some onions and garlic in a pan. And we're going to let those veggies cook down a little bit because if you know, carrots are a little bit more firm and they're crunchy. So you get like that crunchiness of the carrots, but we want to get them a little bit more tender and a little bit softer. Same thing with the zucchini. The zucchini is a little bit more tender, but we want to get that still to be even softer. And we will both of them are going to contribute to the base of that onion and garlic that's going to help our beans. So that's kind of what we're doing right now. We're adding a lot of flavor to the pot. I'm going to add a little bit more water. We're gonna add just a little bit more water with our zucchini, our carrots, our onions, and our garlic. Yeah, there you go. She made it to the show. Well, we're glad to have you.
Thank you. This is awesome.
Yeah, I love everything that you guys are doing over at your channel as well, and also from running New Vegan Support. I think that's helped a lot of people, so it's pretty amazing. All right, so I just added some more water. We've got carrots, zucchini, onions, and garlic in a pan. Again, that's going to be like your veggie broth. That's going to be like your base. It's going to add a lot of flavor to the beans, which is going to make them rich and delicious. And then we'll roll those up in some tortillas. We'll use our homemade enchilada sauce. It's going to add some of that tomato and some of that savoriness of the chipotle. It's going to be so good.
Marley, how do you choose the menu for the day?
How do I choose the menu for the day? Sometimes I just dream of it. I know that's crazy, but sometimes, well, okay, I make the best meals, or I think of the best meals when I'm hungry. So sometimes I gotta get myself to be hungry, because it's kind of like when you shop. They say don't go shopping when you're hungry because you'll buy everything. Well, definitely cook when you're hungry, or come up with meal ideas when you're hungry, because you come up with the best ideas. I actually dreamt about the one yesterday. That's how I came up with it. The lemon, caper, yellow squash. I was just dreaming about it. I don't know why I'm dreaming about this every single day, but it helps, and that meal came out amazing. If I dream of that every time, that'll work. That lemon, caper, yellow squash with portobello mushrooms was out of this world. But yeah, I really just try to think about, it depends. If I'm shopping for sales and shopping to save money, then I'll look at what's in season, what's on markdown, what's in red bags, what's the most affordable that day. So it depends if I'm doing one of those challenges where I'm trying to show you how to cook for like under $1 an entire day, or $10 for an entire week. Then you have to be a little bit more selective. You get like grains, you get legumes, you get more dried goods and bulk goods, because those are more affordable. And then you look for things on sale. You have to shop more weight-based, so like carrots, zucchini would be actually good because they are weight-based. You can't buy as many more items you can't buy things priced per item, like even a lime, 49 cents, you're already looking at a lot of money. So we're just adding a little bit more water. We have zucchini and we have carrots, and you can see it sizzling away with some water in there. So that's kind of depends on if I'm shopping on a budget or if I'm shopping for flavor. But overall, all of these meals are so cheap that even if you get the most expensive thing, which would probably be like avocados or some of the fruits, some of the exotic fruits are probably the most expensive thing. Dragon fruit, also called pitya, is probably one of the most expensive things at the grocery store. So it just really depends. Jackfruit is actually very expensive. And I know a lot of people love jackfruit. You can buy canned jackfruit at Trader Joe's for much more affordable than you can buy an actual jackfruit. If you've ever seen one, they're massive. These jackfruits, they can weigh like 30 to 40 pounds. And you're looking at about $1 a pound. So you're looking at like $30 to $40 for a jackfruit, and it yields a lot of fruit, but it's a lot of work to get it too. So it just depends if I'm shopping for flavor, if I'm shopping for price. It just all those are variables that go into making up the meal plan. All right, so we're cooking it away. Look at how this is so rich. It's going to be so much flavor, and I'm just trying to get if you're looking at this, I'm just trying to get the carrots and the zucchini to be a little bit more tender and a little bit more golden brown, but they're soaking up the onions and garlic, just like what happened with the mushrooms. Remember how that mushroom yesterday I did onions and garlic, and then I put the mushrooms in and the basil in, and then it soaked it all up? It made those mushrooms absolutely insane. They were so good. And also that sauce. I had it this morning again because I had a little bit left over, and it was so good cold. It was amazing cold. So it was good warm, it was good cold, it was good every single way. If you haven't made that, please make the lemon, caper, garlic, portobello mushroom, yellow squash noodles. It's so simple, so low calorie, and
I saw one of the members yesterday post on the page going, capers and lemon.
Yeah, capers and lemon work so well together. They are made for each other. So so I'm just cooking this down just a little bit longer. The carrots take a little bit longer. You can roast these as well if you want to. Just take the zucchini, take the carrots, throw it in on a baking tray. You don't need to use oil again. Put it in the oven, 350, 450, depending on how much time you want to save. 450 cooks a little bit higher, so you got to watch it a little bit closer, but you'll get done cooking quicker. And then just get those roasted. You can get them nice and tender. They'll release some of their juices. The carrot will release some of its sugar, because carrots are packed with sugar, and you can see they kind of get nice and caramelized and soft and sweet when you bake them.
Tell the viewers on Jane's channel why you came up with the produce challenge.
The produce section challenge. Yeah, so the produce section challenge, I came up with it because I knew that there was an option out there for everybody, and that a lot of people, change is hard. First of all, change is hard in any aspect of your life. Even just changing a routine or any habit that you're doing right now. So changing the way you eat and changing essentially the way you live can be daunting and can be challenging. So I wanted to show that it's actually much easier than it's made out to be. Everyone has a produce section, and it's really, really affordable. It doesn't matter if you're rich or if you're poor. You have a large variety of vegan food. You know, they call it vegan. I think it's just real food. There's so much more that goes into veganism. It's about the animals and the planet, and it's very important stuff as well. But just eating whole food, plant-based, real foods. They have a whole section of real foods. It's the most colorful, most beautiful area of the grocery store, hands down. You take a picture of the produce section, you take a picture of the meat and dairy section, and you tell me which one looks more beautiful, which one you want to eat out of. So I just said, you know, let's take the perimeter of the grocery store, let's change that logic and just focus on the produce section. And you got all your nutrients. You're gonna get results no matter what, and you're not limiting yourself. You're actually expanding your horizons. You're gonna try more flavors and more fruits and more meals. Look what I've done in a year. I've tried more meals than I've tried in my entire life. I've experimented with more fruits and vegetables than I would even know existed in the world. So I just want to show it's super affordable, super accessible, and that was the way I figured it could make it work for everyone. Eating the rainbow, yep.
Super friendly, because when I was at the grocery store with you last time, 2 weeks ago, everyone in there was so nice. You were so sweet. Everyone's your friend.
Yeah, I made a lot of friends. Everyone who works at Ralph's, shout out to my Ralph's fam. Everyone there is so kind, and that's helped a lot doing this. Everyone in the group is so kind. You know, I seem to be getting really lucky putting myself around really good people, and I think that's important. It makes life a lot easier when you're doing things with people that you enjoy being around, and that are just also just good people, just being kind, and it doesn't cost anything to smile. So, all right, I'm gonna add some beans. Here we have some refried beans. Again, those are only 79 cents. We're going to add those in with our onions, our garlic, our carrots, and our zucchini. So you guys get to see what I look like when I cook with two hands. How fun is that? So we're going to add in some refried beans.